Hey y'all, Gavin here. Today I went to locals and I topped it with Fiendsmith Tenpai. I had a Tenpai core laying around and I thought it was going to be really fun to play with. And I didn't want to play the same deck I played at the regional yesterday, so I decided to just play this. So yeah, let's get right into it and I'll explain the theory behind everything. So we played triple Pydra, double Ganoroku. These are your normal summons, and you want to play two of this just so that you don't open it and that you have to search it later on for a combo. It's really nice, especially since you only have two spells. Pydra is like very good to have, but you want to have it in rotation so you can always have it. I don't know if 3 was the correct ratio, but at the end, I do think this was really good. Next, we have the one of Chandra and Fadra. I see a lot of people still playing multiple Fadra. That's just not correct. I don't think it's been correct to play multiple Fadras for a while, mostly because you can always get this in rotation. Is it a brick? Yes, but you can always pitch it from your hand. Chandra is also crazy, which we can play more than one. And that is all of the Tenpai monsters. Next, we have the Fiendsmith package. We have triple Engraver, 1 Lacrima, and 1 Lurie. These are crazy. I don't think that if you're trying to win this format, if you're trying to win this format, you need these cards. These cards just do so much. They give you infinite grind game. And it's also very skillful. Like, you can just kind of play through everything with these cards. Being able to just grab Lurie, pitch is very good. Lacrima always being in rotation is very nice. And Engraver is very good for just being able to push through boards, free bodies, and just every turn being able to just crank through stuff. Very, very good. Very, very nice. And that is all for the Fiendsmith monsters. Next, we have the Bestials. We're playing triple Lubellion, 1 Druid's Worm, 1 Magma, and 1 Baldrake. So these are very good because they're really good into everyone's Fiendsmith cards. They're also nice because Magma on end phase can grab you any dragon, so it can grab you a Fiendsmith card, which is very good with making these engine. So if you're trying to play a Tenpai deck and you don't want to play the Fiendsmith cards, you can just play these instead. But I think these all work in tandem very, very well. The reason why is because the Tenpai engine is so small. You need so many other things in a deck in order to still play it. Like, of course, you can play breakers, but then you can't always guarantee getting to a Tenpai card, right? Pot of Prosperity is now at 1. All of the really good consistency cards are now gone. You can play the Kashtira build, but I just think these are just a little better into the meta than the Kashtira cards are, and going into Mech and Phantom Beast and doing all of those lines. So I think this is just correct. And just being able to outgrind. Half the times my opponents didn't even know I was on this stuff. I was just basically playing Fiendsmith control, which is still very, very nice. Next, we have, because of the format, a lot of hand traps. Honestly, if Malice was not in the format, I don't think we'd be playing this many, but here we are. Triple Fuvalos, triple Ash Blossom, triple Nibiru, triple Infinite Impermanence, triple Effect Veiler, double Ghost Ogre. The reason why you play all these is that they all, in one way, shape, or form, say no to Duo Drive. And when it comes to Mulch Army, it draws you into ways to say no to Duo Drive, or into engine so you can cook through the board that Duo Drive makes. That is the goal. You need ways to out Detonator. These can all get you to outs to Detonator. That's it. That's the game plan. Against Malice, they don't all deal with Malice, but at least they can be things you can throw at them to make a smaller board. And all in all, I think these were very, very nice. This has been like my preferred ratio for hand traps this format, which is crazy because there's so many of them. But for non-engine, right, if the game is evolving in a way where you don't want to play all these hand traps, we played purple cards in our main decks for this before. The game's just sped up a little bit. And next are the engine requirements and just like spells and traps. 1 regained for the Bestials. Again, these are also very, very good against Malice and just being able to give you an infinite grind game. Kaiman, Terraforming, and Sangan Summoning. Another good thing about regain is it technically is Tenpai engine because it just keeps getting you into Magma, so you can keep grabbing engine during the end phase. So you can just keep pushing. And honestly, I think these are very, very nice. Terraforming being a one of, I know, kind of sucks, especially since you only have the one Sangan Summoning. Could there be another field spell in here to place it and grab? Sure. I don't think we need it. I don't think you need to cash cards. I just think this is enough. One Call by the Grave. Just tells your opponent no. Hits the Fiendsmith package. It's just really good. One Tracked and one Paradise. I see a lot of people playing 2 Tracked. I don't think you need 2 Tracked. I think 1 is just fine. And yeah, that is the main deck. So now that we're done with the main deck, let's get on into the extra. 1 Requiem, 1 Closed Moon, 1 Sequence, 1 Agamonde. So these are the links that you play for the Fiendsmith package. I think these are very fine. You can just always go into Closed Moon, goes into Requiem. Agamonde gives you another kill line in case you don't see the Tenpai cards. Very, very nice. Also, just being able to go into Lacrima, bring this out, then bring back Desiree. Very, very good. Hieratic Seal, Promethean Princess, SP Little Knight. These are more flex spots. SP is very, very good with the Fiendsmith cards. You can also just use the Fiendsmith cards to go into Promethean to always get back an engine, and Hieratic Spheres is just very, very, very good. And that should be all the links. Not a lot of very generic stuff, but enough that helps you get the grind game going. This card is also just crazy in a grind game, just always being able to bring back Tenpai cards you didn't or already have used. 1 Necroquip and 1 Desiree. And while we're still here, let's go Wave High King. These are nice. Wave High King just gives you a way to just sit on a body. So if you just open up the Fiendsmith card and you want to play around Nib, here you go. There are also lines, I'm pretty sure, where you can go into Desiree with Wave High King. Very, very good. I went into Wave High King with Spheres today. Not sideboard. It's just really good. And Necroquip draws are very good with like Lubellion and Engraver in hand. And for the Synchros, 1 Bident Dragon, 1 Keybout, 1 Transcendent Dragon, 1 Kangel, 1 Trident. This could probably be smaller. I don't think you need all these. I will say the MVP has been Keybout, just being able to out cards. Making Kangel is very nice too. And Trident just being able to just hit for 1 million damage. Very, very fun. I don't think this is needed. I low-key think this is like the least needed one. But that's just me. And yeah, this list worked out pretty well today. Going into the side deck for today. Triple Lancia, double Phantasme, double Bell. If you saw my last Ryziel deck profile, you'd see that this is the exact ratio I played in the regional topping list. I think these are fine. I think these are really good. The theory is very, very sound. This is just for the side pattern into Malice. Double Storm. When you're going second, you kind of just want to break a board. If they're on Ryziel Fiendsmith, you just kind of want to storm their back row. Any other just random back row deck. Because at the end of the day, if you just open up this and Pydro, you win the game. And then Triple Judgment, Triple Strike. Some people will still make you go first. That's okay. But if you just do go first with this deck, you have so many cards you can't take out. And being able to play 6 Solemns is very, very nice. And yeah, that's the list. This is basically Tenpai Control. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, ask me in the comment section down below. I'm more than willing to answer them all. This deck performed pretty well. I've been theorying it for a while, and I know Triff and them have been on it. I just think this deck's really cool. I think Tenpai was really fun last format, but the issue was it was just really toxic and not always in a place I wanted to be in. But I think now, this just kind of plays more like Ryziel Fiendsmith. It kind of does exactly play like that deck, but it just has an instant kill line. You don't always have access to engine, but this deck is still very cool, and I would suggest you to try it out either in paper or on a any way you can online. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace out.